Hello everyone, how are y'all doing today on this glorious Tuesday afternoon? It's kind of raining outside. You might notice some things are changed around here and there. The resolution of things might not seem so clear. Easy answer to this, ladies and gentlemen. My sister moved out, so unfortunately the camera had to go because if you didn't know, it didn't belong to me. It was my sister. She gracefully allowed me to hold the camera for a little bit to let me use it because, I mean, to be honest though, she wasn't fucking using it, okay? I was putting it to good use, but unfortunately we no longer have a camera. I do, however, have the camera that I use to take photos, and God help me, I will not use that camera. Okay, I used to use that camera for a lot of things, obviously. You've probably seen the issues where the camera wouldn't focus. Yeah, that was that camera, okay? And I kind of figured a way out to kind of cheat the system where I would have to prop something to have that thing focus, but oh no, I don't fucking feel like doing that anymore. And plus, it's a whole different dynamic right now. So this is a new room. For those of you who didn't know that, this is a new room. This is my office now, and my room is in a new room, which is actually really cool. Well, bedroom. So the bedroom is in a new room, so it's really nice, really fucking cool. Only issue with all this is the connection has gone down a little bit, but it's not to the point where it's going to be a huge issue, but I won't be getting like around 100 megabytes per second. Right now I'm getting around 50, which I don't think would be a huge issue. Streaming wise might be an issue tissue, but for the most part, I'm happy with it. I'm really glad that, you know, I moved finally, but now you can see some things switched up here and there. Still have to set up the lights, so I'll have to figure out how to do that. I just need tape. As long as we have the tape, we'll be good to go, so I won't have to use that really disgusting dingy light. But anyways, we're not here to talk about the goddamn life of Rigozen. Today we're going to be talking about the news, the thing that you clicked on in the first place, and that's this thing right here. Let me go ahead and show you what I mean. That's not what I mean. This is what I mean. Oh, I fucked up. Oh, okay. I see what I did here. Okay, well, hopefully I can change this mid-turn. Here we go. Okay. Okay, for a second I thought I fucked up there. No, we're good, we're good. Okay, so anyways, we're here for this. The dislikes disappearing on YouTube. Now, don't be alarmed, ladies and gentlemen. Half and half. Be alarmed, but at the same time, don't be alarmed. Because this isn't a feature that is, you know, widespread, confirmed, without a fucking doubt. You will see this roll out tomorrow. No, this is a test. So let me go ahead and read you the little tweet here. In response to creator feedback around well-being and targeted dislike campaigns, we're testing few new designs that don't show the public dislike count. If you're part of this small experiment, you might spot one of these designs in the coming weeks. Example below. So as you can see right here, you can see clearly the dislikes are gone, but the likes are right here. Now this, ladies and gentlemen, is basically what I like to call the pansy mode. I would use the other word, but YouTube might be watching this and they might demonetize me. I can't have that. But anyways, this is pansy mode. Now there already is a pansy mode on YouTube, but you would have to turn that on automatically. So the creator themselves would have to go in their settings and turn off the likes and dislikes. I'm pretty sure there's not an option where you can turn one or the other off. It's both or nothing. So that's already a thing. But this seems like it's a mandatory thing. Now the creator would still be able to see the dislikes, obviously. I mean, why would they not be able to see the dislikes? But you as the viewer cannot see the goddamn dislikes. Now with this new upcoming change, or this change in beta right now, a lot of people not a fan of it. I am one of those individuals who are not a huge fan of the whole change of the dislike system, of it just not being there in general. A lot of people are saying that it's censorship, and you know, I agree, but here's the question though that we have to ask ourselves: who in this case, if this is actual censorship, who is this censoring? Right? Is it the creators? I don't think so. In this regards, I think this is censoring the people, the individual, you as the viewer. They're censoring you. And they basically already did that with the comment system, unfortunately. And it's basically confirmed. I looked around and yeah, there's terms and services to the comment system. And I'm not saying that's bad, but I've never noticed YouTube taking down comments so aggressively until recently. And my God, it is so aggressive, because it seems like you can't leave negative feedback on a video, which in a sense it's still feedback, even though it's negative or positive. It's a criticism, right? But that has an easy solution, ladies and gentlemen. Just don't use strong language, which is extremely unfortunate, but it is what it is. Try not to be so demeaning. I guess it can kind of slip away there, but as long as if it isn't so obviously, like, blatantly, like, hey, I'm gonna fucking slap you in the ass, but I'm gonna do so in a creative and constructive kind of way. You know, YouTube's gonna be like, I don't fucking care. But for the most part, just be careful what you say. You can still say what you want to say, but just try to be tactical of how you say it. But this right here, ladies and gentlemen, this isn't tactical, okay? You can't be tactical with this, alright? You can't just, like, cheat the system to where they can see your dislike, everyone can see your specific dislike. No, okay? This is all gone, alright? Your dislikes, gone. You can't see that shit. No one can see the dislikes anymore. Now, this presents a huge problem in the YouTube ecosphere because the likes and dislikes system in YouTube is extremely important. Because here's the deal, though. So you have this little Indian man trying to teach you math. Turns out, he's teaching you bullshit. Turns out, he really sucks ass at teaching you how to teach math, even though the things that are teaching are just absolutely fucking horrendous, and you do your little research, and you're just like, wait a minute, this guy's just pulling everything out of his ass. So you hit that fucking goddamn dislike button, and there you go. It has a bunch of dislikes. So for the next person who hasn't seen the video and they decide to watch that video, they look at the dislikes like, wait a minute, why does this video have so many dislikes? They can automatically tell this is probably a bad one. Obviously, another thing they'll tell you the video is absolute garbage is the comment system. You go in the comment system and you look at it, it's like, wait a minute, this is complete garbage. And you look at the likes, and it, you know, it kind of corresponds with the comments. And in general, you can decide, hey, this video is quite not worth my time. And that's honestly how I learned a lot of cacti tips and stuff, because I looked at a bunch of videos, a bunch of videos, and some of them would have like a positive review, some of them would have a negative review. So instead of watching the videos that have negative reviews, I can just like discern it, because like, maybe that's not worth my time. So I stuck with the ones with positive reviews and those who have, you know, high view counts, of course. But we can't sit here and just say that this cannot be abused, because obviously in the past it has been abused. You know, for a grand example, if you guys don't remember that Bonza video, Bonza, sweet old Bonza, you know, he kind of quote-unquote responded, which, you know, a lot of people took that as a way of saying, oh, he responded to me, therefore we should go harass him. I'm not saying that Bonza sent his people towards me, I'm just saying that the people looked at his, I guess, response, but really he didn't really respond to me. But they were like, hey, we're gonna go fucking hit him with that dislike button, you know? And so that's obviously an abuse of the system, right? But this is not the answer, right? Censoring the dislike button is not the answer. I see what they're doing, okay? It's not done in ill intent, I would imagine. I can't necessarily see YouTube doing this for a sinister reason, for a heinous act. I already see some individuals trying to claim that this is for like the whole James Charles situation. It's like, oh, you're trying to protect some dubious people on YouTube only because they're huge creators. I don't necessarily think that's true. It could possibly be, but I think in general, you know, YouTube is just looking at a situation and they're taking an extreme route. I can't necessarily see anyone asking for this, except for people who obviously deal with a lot of dislike issues. I would imagine J-Station would be one of them, but not really, because he doesn't have a YouTube channel anymore. Thank the Lord. But for the most part, I think this is a terrible idea. I think YouTube should really pay attention to the criticism and the feedback that they're receiving right now, because look at this fucking 11,000, well, yeah, 11K basically, 11.6K quote tweets, and I can imagine that a lot of them are going to be negative. Dude, I could have a tutorial on how to install Minecraft on your mom's vibrator, and you can't tell if it's a scam now. Yeah, basically, Muda, absolutely, he's right. He's absolutely right. You don't know if a video is a scam or not. And that's another take that, you know, what's his face? I can't remember his name. I keep wanting to say Pyrocynical, but it's not Pyrocynical. Moist Critical. Basically, Moist Critical had the same take where it's like, we can't tell the difference between the scam and not a scam video. But again, the dislikes are important. As much as it can be abused, as much as we don't like to see it, it is important for the entire ecosystem of YouTube. Because if it's not there, people are going to have trouble trying to tell the difference between what is a good video and what is a bad video. So again, hopefully YouTube looks at this situation and they take the right actions here. I mean, I can understand what they're trying to do here, and I could say that it's admirable. Hopefully they do something that is not in the end terrible, or else we're gonna have to deal with it. I mean, honestly, we keep bitching about a lot of shit, and then when it happens, we start complaining, but then we get used to it in like 2 weeks later, so we'll see if it's that situation. But I think that's one of those things where people are like, no. But then again, we already see it in other platforms where you can only see the likes, and there's not really a dislike feature. Like Instagram, I don't see the real reason why you would need a dislike button on Instagram. Maybe TikTok as well. TikTok is only likes. I could see why someone would want to put a dislike on a video, but for the most part, I don't fucking care. But when it comes to YouTube, I do care. So keep the dislikes, keep the likes. Don't be a goddamn pansy, ladies and gentlemen. And that's all I have to say for this video. So thank you everyone for watching this video. I really do appreciate it. Hopefully you like the new setup here. It's kind of nice. It's kind of nifty. I appreciate it. I like it. I'm vibing with it. Do you vibe with the goddamn setup? Let me know in the comment section down below. If you like this video, don't forget to hit that like button. If you want to see more content like this, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell notification to be notified on my next video. But until then, ladies and gentlemen, I will see you in the next video. Goodbye for now.